I will not do that again. Hey Pete, Roger again. I had my first experience with a customer giving DoorDash the wrong address. I got to the address, which was a Domino pizza place inside a Walmart. It was about 10 miles away from me. I asked for the customer and a coworker, and she left an hour earlier. Then I called her, and she said she didn't know how the wrong address was given. She wanted me to go to her home a few miles away. This is a classic scam, by the way. She said she tried to call me, but I don't answer the phone while driving due to state law. This sounded suspicious to me, so I said she would have to call customer support. Customer support called me back and gave me the new address, minus the lot number in a mobile home park. They said it was okay, and if I delivered it to the correct address, I would get an extra $2. I said okay. I texted her for the lot number and delivered it. Finally, after about 50 minutes on this order, I was supposed to ask for the $2 during the active delivery chat session, but I was in a hurry and just hit completed order. I figured I wasted enough time on that dash and I could call support later on. When I finally did call support, the woman said she couldn't give it to me. Something about being in the area. It was hard to understand what she was saying. She was from another country. She said she feared for her job if she gave it to me. I know $2 in some of those countries is a whole day's pay. I wasn't going to argue with her about it. Not sure if I handled it correctly, but I learned something from it. Don't trust DoorDash customer support. About a week ago, I had an issue about not getting my half pay for another promise they made me. I don't trust them when they say they will pay me, but don't. Thanks for your helpful videos. I don't watch every one of them, but I sure do watch a lot. Thanks from Roger, roving reporting Roger, but you already probably knew that, or probably already knew that. Hey, so Roger, first off, as I always say, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's incredibly frustrating, even if it's $1, you know what I mean? If something's promised to you, it's promised to you, especially if it's somebody official at DoorDash. Now, these DoorDash customer support reps are not the most knowledgeable. Half the time, as we know, they're reading from a script. But with that being said, when someone official, and they are official if they're at DoorDash of sorts, even though they're through a call-in center, if someone tells you they're going to pay you something, they should, And when the second person said, oh, I fear for my job if I give you the $2, what I'm thinking is they may have gone through a situation where they were, in a similar situation, and maybe a manager saw them give money to a driver or a dasher, and they were like, what the heck are you doing? So in my opinion, Roger, I think you handled it okay. I'm sorry you didn't get the money. I don't understand why they were only able to give you the money when it was during the active delivery as opposed to right after. So I don't know, but I'll tell you this much. It should absolutely be an eye-opener in the future that if you're ever in a predicament or a situation again, if you are rushing, it may be helpful to take a minute or two just to talk to the chat support and say, can you send over the money now? Just so that there's not this discrepancy in the future. So drivers, dashers, how do you feel that Roger handled this situation? And if you've been in this situation, how would you have handled it? Or how have you handled this in the past?